Welcome everybody to the lockdown. We don't know what's gonna happen. The coronavirus has made people act erratically, fighting over toilet paper, hoarding cleaning materials, and going out of their way to isolate themselves with their stockpiles of food. But what if I were to tell you that is exactly what they want? As every major catastrophe happens, there are always conspiracy theories to explain the unexplainable. After reading a lot about motives, technological ability, and the needs of society, I've come up with a set of reasons about where this came from, why it was made, and the future after coronavirus. One of China's most advanced viral research lab, the Wuhan Institute of Virology, is about 19.6 miles away from the fish market where it all started. The institute works with highly infectious and deadly viruses. This is done to create vaccines as well as create biological weapons to use against their enemies. But how did this virus get all the way to the fish market? It was secretly sold to none other than Russia. Russia was looking for this specific strain, and it is the only country that can successfully hide very big transactions like this without worrying about leakers in government. Putin, however, was not working alone in this. The whole transaction was fake because in reality, the entire UN pooled money to create this virus and make it seem like it was only Russia because nobody would do shit about it. Originally, this was created to be released in every major city in the poorest areas due to the knowledge that overpopulation was actually getting close to an unsustainable level and that the automation of jobs will cause an economic collapse worldwide. Most governments wanted to kill off their elderly that were using the resources that are dwindling. However, when meeting at the fish market, the virus was accidentally dropped and broke in its concealment chamber, where it escaped and wreaked the havoc you see today. This was not an accident, however, as the person who was tasked with buying the virus was secretly working with another group of very rich individuals. These people are the very same as the ones that own Big Paper, Big Ramen, and Big Cleaner. In a growingly more digitalized world, there is less of a need for paper, and cheaper and higher quality food made ramen less important. And even attempts of adding higher quality ramen has only seen marginalized benefits. Lastly, modern sanitation standards and health organizations wanting to change ingredients for cleaning products since it destroys the planet has caused a huge dip in sales and quality cleaning equipment. In a desperate attempt to avoid collapse, they teamed up with the UN to cause a panic worldwide rather than just in poor areas where the people could only buy so much toilet paper, ramen, and sanitation supplies. All of this money is being funneled directly into the bidet stocks, as only something like this could change the American mind on this, where before bidets were seen as something that was gay. Now they're essential to survival. They were all brought together by the media companies who realized that Trump being on the news 24/7 was killing ratings, and this was the best way to bring it back up. Think about it. Since there is now a need to know what is happening with the virus, people start to flock in the news in fear of what's coming next. All of this fear is then amplified by the news media, and it continues in a cycle. Whenever a change occurs, whether positive or negative, the media already has stories lined up waiting to be heard. This is not the end of the rope though, as it seems that there's two more groups who wanted to enforce this change. Believe it or not, it's Planned Parenthood. I know it seems crazy, but they're all behind this for one reason: money. The current administration was attacking the ability for these doctors to make money, and in some places were even closed from the new legislation. They had to fight back. Many of the doctors belonged to a cult that had always kept itself underground, yet was always known to conspiracy theories everywhere. They were the most important part of the cult because they provided the most important service to the cult: souls. This is the cult of Molech. By ensuring the constant source of soul sacrifices, they could guarantee his resurrection from the death that God had sent him to. He had promised unlimited wealth and powers to those who serve him. Many have already been gifted, yet unknowingly forfeit their souls in the process. I am doing everything in my power to expose and eliminate these threats, but it seems every day that more appear in their place. The promises of riches, power, and degenerative sex clouding their minds. Help me join the fight to prevent the rise of the Dark Master Moloch and his 10,000 years of darkness. Go to notmysoul2.com and learn more about stopping the apocalypse and end of all human good. Please spread this message.